there you go. You ain't Jack A. Harry. I know he told you 2-2 Sam.
I know you think you Blanche.
Hey, look, come on, man. Look, it's the matchups and no, we're gonna start over. Welcome back. This is the new episode of E2E Today. This is the E2E Championship preview.
That's my cue. I mean, you gotta at least.
Was I supposed to direct you?
I mean,
I was just do it.
I got
You got me all back.
Friday,
My bad, Squeak. I'm sorry. I fucked up. Welcome back. This is the E2E Championship preview. I got the crew here with me, Sean Turnage.
What show is this, man? What is the name of the show?
This is E2E Today. Welcome back. This is E2E Today. I got the crew with me, Sean Turnage. I got E2E Squeeks with all the tea and all the schedules. What we got going on this week, Squeeks?
Watch us work. Watch us work. Watch us work. Watch us work.
The E2E family, the best of them. Just watch us work, we excel in the excellence. 80s on top when they checking in. Work hard all day, so crack jokes for the heck of it. Gotta work hard, it's a process of betterment. If you got dreams, it's too eager for helping it. Play the next leaf, I'm back in my element. Felt on my Rob, he a champ for a veteran. Watch it, the bet is next season for big. We gotta have fun for one reason.
championship weekend this weekend, Saturday at Highland Springs High School, right up the street. We start at 9 a.m. 6U Chargers. Number 2 Chargers versus the number 1 Bulldogs.
It's a David and Goliath battle.
I don't know.
No, it definitely is.
Well, what I'm saying is, I know Rich from the Chargers. He love his 6U.
Yeah.
He love his 6U. Now, 11 of them might not show up
That's the team.
on game day, but he loved that 6U.
I understand.
And when they all do show up, they play with heart.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They don't quit. I guess for him, it's more about getting all of them to show up on game day. Now, Sean, me and you both know, they playing a juggernaut. I ain't even gonna, go ahead, Sean.
It's the big bad wolf. And yeah, them Bulldogs, you know, they're a big 6U team. And,
Yeah.
but
And
you know,
remember,
I
this
feel
isn't
like,
this isn't previous 6U Bulldogs. This is a brand new 6U team. This
Not
is
only that, and the 6U, you know,
And they're still
even
dominant.
going outside of the schedule, 6U is kind of lacking this season, so there ain't a whole lot of 6Us out there.
they went and tussled with another 6U, the Bulldogs, I mean. They went and
Yeah,
tussled with
the
another.
people that scored a point.
Yeah,
They put all that stuff on the pages, and they challenged them people. It was canceled. It was off again, on again, off again, on again. And then they ain't put up no points. Shout out Diggy Carter and them boys. They love challenging us out here in 804. So, you know.
8U. We got the number 2 Metro Rams versus the number 1 Chalkley Roadrunners.
Rich Rogers. That guy controversial everywhere he go, right?
burst on the scene,
Burst on the scene.
got the catchy name.
Got to catch your name fly.
I like it.
Hey, he supports, so we got to support, right?
Yeah.
I think he got the favor to win that at AU, but I mean, hey, he's a higher seed. He should be the favorite.
Who,
Yeah, he won this game. He won that like
so no, but the Metro Rams, that's don't
I wouldn't sleep on them.
yeah, that's don't sleep on. They got some athletes, and
Who they coach? Tim?
yeah.
That's right. You had the interview with Tim.
Yeah.
So we coming to you live from Corner Rocks. Got 8U winning coach, Coach Tim. I personally first met Coach Tim at Glenlee.
Yep.
You know, he was assistant coach, and now I'm very proud to see he's a head coach and on his way to the championship. Appreciate it. So first thing I want to ask you, what was your mindset coming into the game today?
Our mindset today was we was missing a lot of players. So our mindset was to just, play football and, kids, gotta coach them up, and kids out of spot, out of positions. Okay. And we was just teaching and learning and going on the fly.
Yeah. So what I have noticed, the team has been getting better week by week. So you was missing kids due to injuries or
holidays?
Okay.
We had two kids that got injured. They got injured field days.
All right. So now the winner, you got the winner of the. I believe the E2E Roadrunners won today. So I believe they winners. What's your game plan, or what you gonna pretty much, not really game plan, but like what's gonna be your mindset as far as trying to neutralize, because I know they got a couple of weapons. Then you're dealing with the injuries, you're gonna have to neutralize those weapons.
So what that is, Chocolate, they're a very great team. They got great players. They got a coach. So this week in practice, we're gonna have to, strap up, and we got to go to work. We got to work.
Hey, coach. Now we watch y'all from the sideline. Y'all coached to the end of the game. Kept your guys going. I want to say congratulations. Good luck next week.
Appreciate you too for allowing us to be y'all league.
Yeah, Tim.
You sat down with him.
But they got a few athletes over there that they can challenge that Roadrunner squad. Just my opinion.
Okay.
They can
We gonna
challenge
see.
them.
I'll be honest.
They can challenge them.
I've seen Tim's squad play. They was gritty this weekend.
It ain't gonna be a blowout. It ain't gonna be a blowout.
Ain't gonna be a blowout.
Ain't gonna be a blowout.
Well, that's all you can ask for. It's a good game. For us, as E2E, I just want a hell of a game.
That's it. Every game. Next.
Continue. We got the 3-seeded Metro Rams at the #1 Henrico Chargers. We already know where Sean is going with this one.
Yeah, we ain't got it. Right.
Listen.
Don't sleep with my boy Tim, cuz.
I ain't never slept on Tim.
Don't sleep on Tim.
Let me
That's
tell
all
you-
I'm saying.
let me tell you
Don't
what-
sleep on Tim, cuz look, Tim can coach.
Yeah.
I pulled up on Tim 2 weeks ago. He was sitting on the cooler, wiping his face. It was hot out there. He was wiping his face out of the game, and he told me personally, Squeak was with me, he told me personally, I got to get back to the drawing board. I got to get back to the drawing board and practice. Bro, that game was 30-something to 12. Tim was coaching out. I'm here with Coach Tim, man. He just came off the field, man, with a exciting win, man. I know a couple weeks ago, the team you just played, man, they beat you. How you feel about this win today?
Man, just showing what preparation and hard work and good practicing do, man. Like you said, we lost 34-14 to them last week, and just making adjustments, man. Getting it together with my coaching staff, and us just getting 3 days of great practicing, man. And my boys came out here. You see, they scored their first touchdown. They went down there and scored. Instead of us dropping our heads, man, our boys said, look, let's go get our touchdown back. We continued with the positive energy from there, and that we ended up with the win today.
Okay. Now that you're going to the ship, what's the plans now? Because you're going to the ship, I'm sure you're going to be the underdog in that game also.
Absolutely, man. And we took an L to them too.
Right. So what's the plan for next week?
Like I told my kids, right? This is our revenge tour, man. Okay. And I always tell people, it's good to go undefeated, all that, but you learn from losses. And it's the losses that you can make the corrections and see where you need to get better at and who need to go where and the things that you need to do to be better. So I'm kind of glad that we took them lumps because it made us better instead of us winning on through and then, getting to adversity in that championship. Because you remember, I did that with the Bruins last year. Undefeated, the first time they seen adversity, we lost the game in 17 seconds. So just understanding, play our game. I got a talented group of kids, man. Just enforce our will, and we should be good against the Chargers.
All right, man, well, I'm going to tell you. It was a pleasure watching you all season, and it's going to be a pleasure watching you in the championship game. I appreciate you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
All right.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Listen. I like I seen what Tim doing with the his kids will play for him. If Tim say run into that brick wall,
They will.
it's gonna make you better. They're gonna do it.
They will.
Here comes the butt.
Okay. But the boy Corey Jeter got a kid over there.
So are you saying that this one little guy is gonna
Listen
do
to
everything
me. I have watched this kid
on his own?
week after week, and one of them weeks was Tim and them.
Oh.
He dropping 3 to 4 touchdowns every day.
Okay, so he's the MVP. 10U MVP.
Listen,
I gotta put my eyes on him.
because you ain't seen him. You seen Tim, you seen Hova, but you ain't seen what the Henrico Chargers got. They got a complete stud.
Okay.
And again, when I seen the way Tim and them bounced back this week after getting beat up like they did the week before, you know, it's not gonna be a blowout because the last time Chargers blew them out.
All right, well,
Yeah,
look.
Chargers blew them out.
Well, look.
But Tim has pulled his kids back in. He's coaching. So when we talk about coaches, Tim one of the coaches we talking about.
That's what's up. So,
Hands down.
So when we see him in the championship, hopefully
This is
that
gonna be
kid
a
steps
good
up
game.
to the plate and he comes through.
This game is gonna be an intense, good game. It was when they faced off the first time.
What we got?
12U, number 4 RVA Bulldogs versus the number 3 Richmond Goats.
Huh!
And we know where you going at.
Yeah.
We know where you going.
Look, I'm the commissioner. All I want is a good game. All I want is an intense game, right? You see what I'm saying? Because I'm torn, for real. If both of them could win, I happily award both of them.
But I need a champ.
Trophies.
I need a champ. Only one.
We gotta have a champ. We do gotta have a
says
champ. I'm torn because, again, we got the Bulldogs that paved their way, was an underdog seed, beat a number 1 seed to be there, right?
Ain't none of y'all had the Bulldogs being here.
Nah.
But I want y'all, what I'm going to
The
say.
Bulldogs
and
didn't
I
have their
said-
Bulldogs
Don't
being
tell me that. Don't tell me that, man. Don't tell me that. I wrote it up. I said, if there's anybody who's going to be a sleeper team that's going to knock a big dog off, the Bulldogs. 12U. They got a kid.
You do.
And he can put
But
the team on
it's
his
a difference
back.
between saying it and Taj and them coaching them to that. Again, man, look, Taj may have been looking for other places for some of his kids to play in the National. Now he got to pull them people off rosters.
Yeah, because they're going to national.
Right.
But, again,
I guess the question is this.
Nothing is set in stone.
I guess the question is this. Sean. And I'm going to end it at here. I guess the question is this. Do they got a chance against the Monstars? Because that's what I call them. My nephew told me.
they're
that
an all-star team. I heard him.
What'd he say?
When he was listening to the names, he said, they're an all-star team.
Yet, they're a collection of kids that came from other teams.
Hey, look, the Roadrunners, they're explosive. They're explosive. I
The
seen
coach?
them. The junior kid, he gets it done. He gets it done.
Shout out my baby
Defensive-
June.
Yeah, he gets it done.
Defensively, you see that pick he had this week?
Yeah, the kid they get it done. It's not just one kid. They got a couple.
What about the
they got a couple
coaches,
kids.
Sean? Let's talk about Sam and his coaching. Let's talk about that play at the end of the game to win the game, dog. But you know what? We talked about that.
Yeah.
We talked about that last podcast.
Go.
I'm here today with Sam, Coach Sam from the Richmond Goats. I want to first say congratulations to you, Sam. You know what? Usually you get a lot of heat about these type games. Sometimes you make the right decision, sometimes you make it wrong. It was a tough one today. Tell me your thought process during the game and how the game ended up.
Trusting the kids. If you can't coach up the kids and trust them, you can't put them in certain situations. So the kids pretty much, they were disciplined. it was rough, but trusting your kids, believing in them, and coaching them up and through adversity. And they played through adversity. They wanted it more, and we ended up winning. So I mean, I don't take all the credit. The kids played, but we put them in the right position.
Look, you were in a unique situation this season, right? Where the head coach, for personal reasons, had to leave, right? And you had to come in as a defense coordinator and take over as a head coach. Try to tell the people somehow how you connected with the kids. Because, again, we all know you lost to this team earlier in the season when you were the defensive coordinator. What's some of the things you did to connect with the kids so you could get to this point and actually win these type of games?
Well, you got to build with them outside of football. We talk all the time through social media. Just building with them outside of football, because it's not about everything on the field. It's about off the field, too. So we're just building chemistry with them through practice, through the phone, picking up a practice, whatever, joking with them, being a big brother or even a father figure. It's just chemistry with the kids, learning the kids. That's it.
That's what's up, Sam. Well, look, man, I don't want to hold you from celebrating. It was a big game. You celebrate. That's what they say. You celebrate tonight, you get back to the playbook tomorrow. But I appreciate you, dog. And again, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
I'll see you next week.
Always was kind of favored to beat that team. Let's talk about Taj and them. They won't favor to knock off the Ashland Vikings.
I guess we can both agree.
That way it went viral.
I guess we can both
Everybody
agree.
got a phone call said the Vikings just got beat.
Everybody did at the field. We all open up our phone.
So when we talking about coaching,
can you confirm?
Listen, I heard Squeaks say, "Are you sure? That's the score?"
Yeah.
Go back and make sure that was the right score.
Talk to the refs.
I guess we can all agree.
So
I guess we can all agree.
Talking about coaching.
It's a lot of storylines behind this championship.
Taj is coaching. Taj and his
1
staff.
p.m. 1
coaching.
p.m. The game will be decided.
By the way,
Taj and his staff is coaching.
our games are being streamed this year.
Oh.
All of our championship games are being streamed this year.
We'll discuss that after we finish the matchups.
Taj and his staff, they coaching. That's where I'm at.
Okay, 14U. Last one of the day, 2:30 p.m. The number 2 seeded Ashland Vikings versus the number 1 seeded River City Spartans.
That's a tough one.
But look.
I mean, the momentum right now is in Red's favor.
Red. Halftime. I look back at the scoreboard. You're down 21-6.
Yes, sir.
Touch base on what your thought process when you came walk over. I saw what you said, but just touch base a little bit on your thought process and how you was gonna get your kids back.
Man, I told the boys we got to fight through adversity. You see, it's easy when everything going your way, but I prepare them for the adversity. That's the way we practice. We practice on a high level. We practice with the odds against us, okay? So now we was in game time, and I left it up to the kids. I was like, all right, no matter what, we in this situation, how are you going to respond? What is your legacy? These days, kids get caught up in that legacy on the phone. We talking about real life legacy. And they left everything they had on the field today, all right, to make that thing come back. Yes, sir.
21-6. I watched you personally come over here, didn't go over one play. Didn't talk about what play we're going to run. You ran some nice plays down at the end. Now we're moving on to the championship, Coach. You got the Spartans coming in. They pretty much...
They beat us. That's what they did. They beat us the first time we played them, all right?
Yes, sir.
So now we get a chance to right that wrong. You see what I'm saying? No, I didn't go over any plays because it wasn't about the X's and O's. Sometimes it's just about effort and heart. You see what I'm saying? So, no, I didn't go over plays. It was accountability. Now we go to the Spartans. They beat us the last time we played us. They beat us decisively, okay? So I got to do something different. And we get the opportunity to right the wrong. Okay, so now it's just game time.
You coach your tail off.
Yes,
today,
sir.
Coach.
Thank you, man.
Got one more to go.
Appreciate you.
Congratulations.
2 down for 8 time. We coming, baby.
But
Red a hell of a coach.
we know what the River City has been doing.
They're the bullies
all weekend.
They the big bag. They the big bag.
Sham got them boys.
They walking down the block. And
Sheesh.
they Debo walking down the block.
Yeah, they taking their bikes. You put your chain up and all that.
Point blank period.
Yeah.
But
and I'm hearing is talks in the works for them to match up against the 757 Colts at some point. Yeah. I want to be there for that.
I'm taking. Look, I'm a loyalty guy. I'm taking E2E team regardless.
Of course. It won't no doubt.
I'm taking E2E team regardless.
Listen.
Coach don't want none of that.
Coach
the
Rick.
coach, for real, I'm just gonna say this. Jay Lee, my guy, I love you, Jay Lee. Jay Lee let the people off the hook. But there ain't enough time in the episode to talk about that. I love him to death.
I don't think the Colts can beat the Vikings. Period.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is,
I don't know. But
I don't.
okay.
They just coming around. They got a bunch of kids. They walk out with 40 kids. Yeah, it's slightly intimidating. I've done that
feels
before.
like 60 kids.
Listen,
Okay.
the Spartans, they're a tough squad.
They tough.
They're a tough squad.
They tough. It's gonna be up here battle for the fight. But hold on. We gotta talk about before we leave this podcast. We gotta talk about Mr. Nemo, right?
Number 7.
Number
Of
7.
course.
Number 7.
I've seen.
They wouldn't be in this championship game if it wasn't for
I've
him.
seen a lot of iterations of Mr. Nemo.
Hey, look.
He got something to prove. I seen him
look.
at the National,
Hey, look.
right? With Mike. Shout out Mike Atkinson again.
Mr. National.
Mr. National. He's in the he gets in the National. I seen that again. I seen the man coach his way with 16 kids by himself
By
to
himself.
the championship. I know you guys, and look, I know that ain't the A12 way. He didn't go to Naples and he didn't go to the Mars and play games.
Hey, look.
He didn't go to Mars and play a summertime game. I get it. But for us at E2E, we get credit where credit is due. He gave us our first
And
ring.
it was some tough
He gave us
competition
right,
there.
exactly.
Number
So,
7 had a grown coach this past Saturday.
Yeah.
Take the gate and shake it. Some of y'all ain't in my age bracket, but if you know who the Ultimate Warrior is,
Shook it like the Ultimate Warrior.
He used to come in the wrestling ring, shake the ring. The coach shook the gate, said he's just one kid. Number 7 is that guy.
He's that guy.
Period.
Well, I think as a whole, we understand we gonna make sure that our games are accessible to all the people out here in our communities.
Yeah,
and stuff
if
like
you
that.
can't come out on Saturday, starting at 9 p.m. at Highland Springs High School,
Check our page, Facebook page,
Instagram.
We'll have all our games streamed for you and announced the big time way.
The realest league in Richmond.
Ain't that right, Sean?
We the realest league in Richmond.
Ditto.
And everybody, we've been tap dancing around it. And you know, I was about to go on somebody else's podcast. Why? So we can do our own thing.
Well, I tell you what. For the coup, for E2E Squeeks, we love you. What a day it is to be E2E.
I'll see y'all next episode.
Watch us work. Watch us work. Watch us work. Watch us work.
The E2E family, the best of them. Just watch us work, we excel in the excellence. 80s on top when they checking in. Work hard all day, so crack jokes for the heck of it. Gotta work hard, it's a process of betterment. If you got dreams, it's too eager for helping it. Played in next lethal, I'm back in my element. Found in my Rob, he a chump for a veteran.
Hey.
Watch to the baddest next season for big. We gotta have fun for one reason, the kids. Grinding for goals on the reason they're in. What a day. Work hard for y'all, so to play with a play. Them team tries be good from the plate to the face. Take it in, then we grow it, no talent to waste. The E2E family, the best of them. Just watch us work, we excel in the excellence. 80s on top when they checking in. Work hard all day, so crack jokes for the heck of it. Gotta work hard, it's a process of betterment. If you got dreams, it's too eager for helping it. Played in next lethal, I'm back in my element. Found him like Rob, he a chump for a veteran. With niggas, I found it hit Super Bowl. Went to Cali 2 times, but the Super Swole. With a league ended up, it's no national. Need a finance and time, she rational.
Watch us work. Watch us